Hey girls! Today we're going to be taking a look at Barbecue Chillin's latest video on Foodie. So shout out to them. I'll have a link to their channel in the description below. So I'm going to shut the hell up and we're going to get right into it. Well, you want me I keep this box for her. See, there's like a hole here. She loves the box. Here, I'll throw it. That cat is so cute. That cat is so cute. I don't even think she still has a name for this cat. She's had this cat for damn near a month. I mean, a month at this point, and she still has yet to name the cat. You're such a good girl. Oh my goodness, you're a good girl. Starting to settle in, yeah. I'm starting to feel like more and more normal, like without living without Salah, you know? I'm getting her fixed next month. I don't feel bored because you took forever with Julia, so I don't believe that. But again, only time will tell. Hopefully she takes this cat to the vet for constant nail trims and actually brushes this cat so this one doesn't have mess and needs to be shaved like BBJ and Sam. Like, I know there's like so many things that, hey James, that I should be doing and that like I could do and that I have to do. So I don't feel bored. It's just I just feel like I just need a little tiny bit of time to just. Chantal, you have been in Canada for a month. You have had a month. The processing time is over. Okay? You aren't going back. Hopefully. I hope you're not going back to Syria. You need to move on and figure something out with your life. This constant laying down and getting overly high, talking to the chat, this is old. You're old. Gotta find something new. Gotta shake it the fuck up. Settle in, figure things out. Getting set up, like with a network. Scrape, you know what? It never struck me as an extreme choice to be there, ever. Isn't that crazy? I was in like any. What are you talking about? How did you not, like, how does it not compute in your head that going to a war-torn country that's actively in a war, basically, is an extreme, drastic decision? That's not something that somebody just randomly goes on a whim either. This is not something that happens. It just, like, did you wake up and was like, I'm gonna go to Syria. It's gonna be great. You went knowing you weren't gonna have electricity, fast food, or cannabis. And yet you told him you weren't going to fucking complain. And the entire time, all you did was complain. Okay? You don't need to go back. You spoiled fucking brat. Where but here? No, that's not true. I wouldn't have been anywhere. Didn't hate Canada. It was just like, I don't know. I still want to explore more of the world, like when I'm ready to. Running away. Yes, I was running away from my problems. Yes. I mean, I'm gonna be honest, like. Y'all, she was running away from the bankruptcy. I married Salah very fast, but I grew to really love him, and we built a little cozy life together. I'm sorry, the cozy life where he cheated on you with Kai Bella. I gave my cats away for you. If anything happens, guys, it was them. I'm lost for fucking words. The last time, remember? Because I was like, when I left Kuwait, I was like all paranoid, like at the airport. I'm like, hey, I'm gonna let you know. I'm like, hey, I'll message you. I'm going through security, and I was like all worried they were gonna like because of the thing with pause. So they like let me through with like a smile, like nothing. And then I went. I was like, I made it through. I'm gonna eat Raisin Canes, and I'll talk to you later. And that's when I went to Canada and rented that place from that guy. But there were other things. We were almost certainly going to be leaving Kuwait, so it kind of just sped things up a bit. I want to keep those other things private, Silver Saw, that's why. I'm convinced that Salah's father just threatened to kick them out if they didn't go. Like, I'd imagine that dude that came up in the Rolls Royce or whatever that car was his father, telling you guys that you needed to cut it the fuck out, and that he's been watching you the entire time, and that you need to go back home to Canada. But over in Syria, they have more relaxed laws, so I don't think that he has the same power over there that he has in Kuwait. But, I don't know. And said them, obviously. I was taking a lot of meds in Kuwait. I always was so insecure about feeling like a super out of shape, very ill, older woman in my when like in my marriage. And then he would, I would tell him that, and he would be like, well, He would reassure me, as you'd imagine. But then after a while, he would start saying, like, encouraging me to lose weight for my health, and just a little bit. Like,
So you're like, you were okay with your husband, partner in life, just throwing your life away? I don't understand. I would want my husband to look at me and be like, baby, I love you so much that this is starting to concern me, and I want you around for as long as possible. Yeah, you should be in better shape.
like not lose too much, but just enough for it to not to be super unhealthy. Like, he didn't want me to be thin. So,
Chantal, please just say, I'm a feeder and I like being fat because it's so much easier than working on myself.
and then I got mad one time. I was like super offended by mentioning my weight. And then he was like, "Well, if I didn't love you, then I would like, if you love someone, you worry about their health," which I guess is true. Why didn't you try to lose weight for him? I just took it for all for granted, I guess.
No, she likes being fat because being fat is more comfortable.
Yeah, he knew I was bigger, but not, once you live with someone, you see all their habits, and I have, like, like, mine are unhealthy, a lot of them, and, like, you start to see someone's health, and, he would have to take me to the hospital a lot, and medicines, and blah, blah, blah. He would worry about my health after
Maybe he got tired of being your caretaker.
a while. Is it true you have no rent till February? What the hell, you nosy little pricks? I'm just joking. No, it's not true. Until February. I
Confirmation, y'all. Confirmation.
wish. No, just like they give you basically like if you moved in for I don't know how they would do that. That's a promotion that I wasn't part of. Do you remember how it felt to be a kid in terms of a sense of wonder and mystery about the world? Like, where you feel like life is still very mysterious.
Yes, Chantal, I do, but that was, God, I don't know, 25 years ago? I've grown up.
And you are going to be something super outrageous and wonderful. And I know, like, when like, do you remember at what point in your life you realize that it's not what you think? I take my metformin. I brought a ton of it back from Syria. It was cheap, but I've been buying, and I bought Cypralex there. It's super cheap there too, and Symbicort, some of it. But I will need to see a doctor soonish. I should be seeing one for sure. So I'm gonna say that.
She's never going to go to the doctor, and we're never going to see her. We're never going to see those pills. The only thing that we're going to see is the CPAP marks. So just count your days.
See, I keep hearing, like, is that the call to prayer? I always hear it. Just
Bitch, you didn't even pray when you were there when you had the call to prayer. You're such a performative little fucking rat.
because of everything that was going on. Every time I talk to Salah, he's sick with a flu or something.
Maybe that's a sign that he doesn't want to fucking speak to you.
No. What? See? Did I ever miss weed while I was in Syria? Yeah. But no, not often. Like, actually, very, very. There was maybe like once or twice where I actually like thought about it and like missed it. Like, oh my gosh, what I wouldn't give for a joint right now, or that kind of thing. But um, overall, not really. In Kuwait, there were a couple times I was really missing it, but overall, that's one really good pro thing about being in the Middle East is that I don't have access to it while I'm there, and I don't do it when I'm there, so I'm like always sober with that. But then I compensate with food and shisha.
So you're just insufferable wherever you are because wherever you go, there you are.
Usually, shisha's really bad. Yeah, and so is vaping, and I paid 1 month's worth of rent with the donations, and I had to pay last month, so I didn't lie about it. Thank you very much. Have a nice day. See you later. So for me, eventually, I would love to find my family. I'm gonna go for now. I'm very tired. I'm like nodding off. Oh, it is. It's Milan. I'm falling asleep. I'm okay, Milan. I hope you are too. I was just getting off of here to go to bed. But come in anytime you want. Is that really BB? Yes, I believe so. Nighttime, I'm always drowsy. But talk to you tomorrow. Bye. You're not going in the fridge. I need to draw the line somewhere. What are you doing? You know when they're like new and curious about everything? I know. I need to get a spray bottle at the dollar store. That's okay. I need to make a list of stuff I need. Spray bottle.
If you have cleaner, use the cleaner. Use all the cleaner up. Use that spray bottle. Problem solved. And it was free.
But I feel bad spraying her. What if she likes it? Punish cat. Let me put that in.
What the fuck is wrong with you? Why would you say it like that?
I'm sorry, but I gotta punish you somehow. Because you're a naughty girl. Oh yeah, cat tree scratcher. Cleaners. I don't have any. Bathroom cleaner. I've been cleaning the toilet. Are you allowed to clean the toilet with like biodegradable, some kind of all-purpose soap?
You've been using hand soap to clean your toilet? What? I shouldn't be surprised. This is the same 40-year-old woman that kept KFC in her fucking drawers until it was rotting.
You don't have to punish her. Not punish her, but just teach her to stay away. A little spritz, maybe. They don't. I'm not gonna punish her, but try to like make her understand that the stove is, just with a little spritz or something. Correction, rearing her. Yeah.
Keep her off the counters in general, not just the stove, all of the counters, because we know that you're not cleaning the counters. Again, you just told us that you don't have cleaner, so your counters are just fucking filthy.
It's not gonna hurt her at all. Like as soon as she goes near the stove, I don't know. See how I did my dishes? I don't use the dishwasher. But yeah, don't I look awesome? They should.
Weren't you begging for a countertop dishwasher? Wow, surprise, surprise, you didn't need it. You just wanted the fucking money, you scammer.
Really study the glow up, the post breakup glow up.
What post breakup glow up, Chantal? You look the same. You're swollen as ever, you're fat as ever, you're lonely as ever, you're high as ever. Nothing has changed. Nothing has changed. A glow up would entail that you've moved on from Salah, you've moved on from this cosplay, you've gotten your shit together, and you've gotten a job and you were off YouTube. That's what a glow up would look like. Not this girl.
Are we going grocery shopping? She loves the sink. I'm gonna have a car from the 23rd until the 5th of January. So where should we go? I'm trying to write down ideas. Homeless bees. Homeless help. Help the needy anyways. Or there's like a lot of people who want to give their kids like.
You are not helping anybody. This is the same woman like I just said a minute ago, where she was grifting for a fucking countertop dishwasher, and she doesn't even use the one that's right behind her that's built into her apartment. Scam-er.
Like a nice Christmas, but they don't have the money. I want to do one of those. My grandpa is coming down very soon from Florida to spend Christmas with us, and that hasn't happened in many years. Christmas market, yes, Xmas markets. We don't need a car for that, actually. We just need like money. I had to buy a lot of stuff this paycheck, and I had to pay a lot of bills. My paycheck went on bills, depressing. So did mine. My rent is expensive. I'm paying it on my own.
No, you're not, Chantal. You are not paying your rent alone. Your YouTube fan base, the ones that give you money, your members, they're paying for your rent. They're paying for your food. They're paying for your lights. You do not pay for a single fucking thing by yourself. And I don't care if the money comes out of your bank account, which says your name. That's someone else's money. Be grateful. Say thank you.
My utilities, internet. I know, Jill, it's depressing, But alhamdulillah, my bills are paid. I'm happy about that. But that's why I don't have a lot of money to like go out and like, do a lot of stuff.
That's why I have to scam you guys in order to go do fun things, because bills are just so expensive. Is anyone else gonna like support my PayPal?
I got a 2-bedroom because I anticipated moving with Pete's. Like I was like, yes, I'm moving to Canada. I'll move back with Pete's because like he's the only roommate I can stand. Blah blah blah. I've lived with him before. He's my brother. This place seems like super swanky.
Have you guys ever fucked your brother and almost had a baby and been engaged to your brother? Because I sure haven't. I've never fucked my brother. Don't have one, but I've never done that. Sounds a little weird and incestual to me.
Inexpensive to most people. Look up 2 bedrooms in Ottawa. You're not going to find any place that's a lot cheaper than this. That's for sure. And it's going to be not as nice. Like there's not going to be central air, washer, dryer in your unit.
Well, bitch, sometimes when you don't have the fucking means for that, you get what you can get. You ever heard that saying, you get what you get and you don't throw a fit? Fun fact, my apartment does not have central air. Fun fact, my apartment does not have a washer and dryer in unit. Fun fact, my apartment, I have to have one of those portable washers and portable dryers just to save us money. Okay, Chantal? Some people have it a little bit different than you and are more grateful. You fat tub of fucking lard. You should, again, just say thank you to the people in your chat that are paying you for that fucking apartment.
um, microwave, like, so for me, it just made more sense.
Your apartment came with a microwave? Whose apartment comes with a microwave? I literally had to buy the microwave. What are you talking about? See what I'm talking about? You chose that. You are choosing the most expensive thing because you think that you can afford it, and you can't. You can barely afford this beautiful cat right here, which you shouldn't have gotten.
See this little bed? She doesn't use it. I want to put a carpet here, like a nice living room carpet. What do you guys think? The donations I made in Syria to come here, I was able to buy my plane ticket. I was able to pay for my 1 month of rent. And I forget what else, other stuff. I spent a lot of hours with you guys. I earned it. I'm sure there's people who are like, oh my gosh, look at her place. Beezers who don't even have any money helped her pay for that.
Yes, Beezers that didn't have the income or don't have the means helped you with that.
Blah, blah, blah. And it's like, that's not true. Beezers have really nice homes. And I would never ask help from somebody who has nothing. Like,
We just got in real time what Chantal views her Beezers. She views her Beezers as wealthy people. Newsflash, Chantal. A lot of people on the internet are not celebrities and do not have a lot of money.
my poor destitute Beezers. Like, no, I would never ask for anything from you guys. Like, come on. I know that people are struggling. I'm not that out of touch. And I do.
Yes, you are. You are completely out of touch. Completely. This is worlds away from reality.
Also help people when I have it. I'm also very generous when I can. Even just a little thing here and there. It doesn't take much to
Really, if that's true, go drop a band somewhere right now and help somebody.
help people, guys. I'm just telling you. There was an apartment I was looking at that was $22,700 a month. Like 500 more. Can you imagine? What was I thinking?
What are you thinking about this apartment right now? You mean 500 more? Your rent is 2,200 a month, and you think that that's cheap. That's just the base. Oh my god. Yeah, y'all, she's such in touch with reality. She's the queen of reality.
I didn't get it. Thank God. Actually, that's probably a blessing. Sometimes when we don't get things we really want in life, it's a blessing in disguise. In Vancouver, you get 0 bedrooms for 22 a month, maybe a bachelor. So see, 2,200 for where I'm living for a 2 bedroom is not that bad for Ottawa. I'm telling you. That's why I was like, that's not a bad price for a newer building. Oh, almost fell on my face. I should work on making a Discord so that we can watch. I want to have a Christmas show marathon because every Christmas, if I did do anything traditional, I would always
Please make a Discord. Please have a Rachel moment where you say some stupid shit and it gets leaked out. Oh my god, please make a Discord, please.
watch the Burr Lives Rudolph. It's very cold there. She's not going outside. If it's minus, I can't breathe. If it's like minus, anything more than -5, forget it. -10. Oh yeah, I got to beg for cameos. I forgot about that. Just a smile can change a person's day. Here you guys go. Okay, guys, I have some things I have to do. Like I have to do some cameos. I have a couple cameos to do. I want to figure out food for today. My mom, we're going for Christmas dinner. I'm not sure where yet though. My aunt said that there's like a bar in Cornwall called Shooters, and there's like a party. My aunt was like, you should go. But like, that's the thing. Like, I've never seen a hijabi in a club before. I don't know if I'm gonna go. Please don't wear a hijab to the club.
Yeah, that's disrespectful as hell. If you're gonna go, be a normal person. Do not wear the cosplay.
That's the problem. Like, I'm a hijabi. Bye, guys.
And she led off with possibly going to a bar in a hijab. That would be a fucking sight. I would pay to be a fly on the wall doing that. Y'all, Foodie is a mess. Is a true, complete mess. Oh, lordy. Anyway, y'all, that'll be it for me. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me and supporting and shouting me out. I truly, truly appreciate it. If you like what I do, please like, share, comment, subscribe. Let me know down in the comments below. And I will catch you in the next one. Bye.